I know I ain't the only one who's worried about Marcus Mariota. Could this mean the possibility of bringing back Nick Foles? Folesian Society, assemble. Dallas still stinks. You're right the way, King Dingbat here, and you know what? We are hearing more and more and more. Bring Nick Foles home. Bring Nick Foles back to Philly. Should the Eagles go out and sign Nick Foles after Marcus Mariota has been so horrible in just 2 preseason games? And I gotta tell you, right now, I am very, very worried about Marcus Mariota. But is Nick Foles the answer? That is the question. Now, we're going to get into it in a second, but before we do that, if you're new to the channel and you like the content, make sure you hit that like button. More importantly, make sure you subscribe to the most censored, the most throttled, pause, Eagles content creator in all of the internet. And if you've been subscribed for a while, I just want to thank you so much for all the support you give to me. It truly means a lot. So I'm sitting around and I'm listening to different football stuff, different Eagles stuff, trying to decide, do I want to buy Madden or not? I know it's going to suck. I know it's going to stink. And I know I'm going to play for about 5 minutes. But should I do it anyways, just in case I actually have a little bit of fun? I don't know. While I was sitting there doing it, I'm thinking about whether I should buy it. I keep thinking about Nick Foles, Marcus Mariota. Should the Eagles go out and get Nick Foles and bring him back? That's the question. Now, here's my thing. Man, this is a tough one because Marcus Mariota literally has me scared and freaked out about our backup quarterback. At the same time, the rational, logical part of my brain says it's only 2 preseason games. You can't flip out about just 2 preseason games. It's not enough yet. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay. But that gut instinctual level says, he stinks. This is going to come back and haunt us. This is going to be a problem. What do you think, fat man? You better do something. That's what's going on through my head and in my mind. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what the hell to do, And the thing is I like Tanner McKee a lot. I like the kid. I think he's going to be a player. I really do. I think he's going to be something. But I don't know that I can say he's going to be a number 2 backup quarterback right now, immediately today, going into the season. I don't know that you can do that, and I don't know that you can cut Mariota and go with Tanner McKee. So if you were to get rid of Marcus Mariota, and listen, this has nothing to do, the money and what he's made. That's all a whole different argument. However, the Eagles are willing to eat $35 million in dead cap hit to get rid of Carson Wentz. If they feel the need to, they'll get rid of Marcus Mariota. The one thing we know about the Eagles is this: the Philadelphia Eagles, they know how important a backup quarterback is. A backup quarterback is extremely, extremely important, okay? So, yes, the Eagles, they are definitely not going to sit there and let Mariota stink up the joint and just be good with it. I think that they will do something if they feel the need be. Listen, we've only seen 2 preseason games. They have seen countless amounts of practices and things, so they may have a whole different idea. And there's a lot of rumblings right now, and there's a lot of talk that, there could be something up. It could be something up. The question is if the Eagles were to say, all right, you know what, we're cutting Marcus Mariota, we're going to cut him, would Nick Foles be the guy that they go and get? That would be the question. Because, see, I think Nick Foles is it's different than any other quarterback. You bring Nick Foles back to Philly, all right? It's not like bringing in some good veteran, like bringing in Matt Ryan if he had anything left or somebody like that. It's not like that. It's like Nick Foles was a Super Bowl MVP for your first Super Bowl. He won your first Super Bowl. You bring him back. Okay, there is going to be an element of people, I don't care what anybody says, there's going to be an element of Eagle fans that are going to say, Nick Foles should never have left. He never should have gone. He is now back home where he belongs, and he is rightfully should be the starter because he won a Super Bowl. That is going to happen. There will be a portion of fans that think that way, even though Jalen Hurts is the better quarterback. Okay, and then you got to wonder, what if Jalen Hurts goes out and he struggles for a first quarter or a half of a game at home? You know instantly it's going to be put Foles in. People are going to want the Foles. The Foles chants are going to start. And I think Jalen Hurts can take the pressure. I don't think it bothers him, but I don't know that it's necessary. However, Nick Foles would come in, and Nick Foles would be much better than what we saw from Marcus Mariota. I totally agree. And I like the idea that Foles could come in and mentor. He could mentor Tanner McKee. That would not be a bad idea. So I guess what I'm saying, what it comes down to is, if the Eagles had the opportunity to bring back Nick Foles and they did it and cut Marcus Mariota, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset at all. I still don't think that's most likely going to happen, but I wouldn't be upset. I think it would be more likely. And a more likely scenario is I could see the Eagles doing something like going out and getting Malik Willis. Malik Willis is a young quarterback, has some talent, a lot of talent, but he can run when need be. The Eagles wouldn't have to change the offense a lot, because I think that the problem with Foles, and one of the things that they wanted to avoid this year, was having another quarterback coming in and having to completely change the offense like they had to do with Gardner Minshew. That's why they brought Mariota in. Now, if the Eagles were to cut Marcus Mariota, I think a guy like Malik Willis would have to be somebody that they get. Just in my opinion, that would seem to make more sense to me. He could come in, he could probably get you through 2 games, and that would to me be a more likely scenario than getting Nick Foles. However, if you get Nick Foles, man, people are going to go nuts. People will go nuts. People will love it. And I couldn't even be upset about it, you know. Obviously, I wouldn't want Nick Foles to be the starter if Jalen Hurts is the better quarterback. That's just the way it is. But, I mean, you know what you get with Nick Foles. You know that if you need him, listen, Nick Foles playing Dallas, if, let's say, Christmas Eve last year, if we had Nick Foles instead of Stink Shoe, yeah, Nick Foles is winning that game. He's winning the game versus New Orleans. There's no way he's losing those games. He will come up big in big moments if you need him. Listen, the more I think about this thing, the more I'm thinking, yeah, I mean, you might need to do it. You might need to go out and do it, because Foles can play still. I still believe that. And you just get him for 1 year, and then maybe by next year, McKee is ready to be your backup quarterback. The Eagles got to do something with Mariota. Mariota has me worried. He's got me worried. I'm going to be losing sleep over it, because, listen, every year, and people will say, well, it's only backup quarterback. Why worry about the backup quarterback? Because a backup quarterback is always one play away. He's always one play away from going out there and getting and having to play. He's one play away. And, you know, listen, the last few years with Jalen Hurts, he's missed a few games. So you have to have a backup quarterback. Now, what's going on with Mariota? My thing is, it's probably mental. I think it's probably a mental thing where, for whatever reason, he's lost confidence. He has no accuracy. I mean, I remember when he came out of college and he was a rookie. Even his first few years with Tennessee, he wasn't this inaccurate. He wasn't this bad. This thing has gotten a lot worse than it was, okay? It just has. So what is up with Marcus Mariota? I have no idea, but it's concerning. It definitely concerns the hell out of me. And I think the Eagles got to figure out. You got to either like get him a psychiatrist. Like, look, have Mariota call me up. I will psychoanalyze him. Marcus, why can't you throw and hit an open receiver? Well, I don't know. I just got a lot of things on my mind. Hey, get that shit out of your mind. Think you're gonna throw this. Okay, you're gonna throw the ball to the guy. That easy. He's walking. He's running. Big old tight end, real slow. He can't do anything. You see him open, hit him. or I'm going to give you the back of the hand. Something like that. But in all seriousness, to me, it's a mental issue with Mariota. And I don't know if the Eagles will cut him or not. I don't know what they're going to do. But I know that they've got to be somewhat concerned about Marcus Mariota. And I know that the fans in Philly, and it's going to be a big thing to bring Nick Foles back with the Eagles. Bring him back and cut Mariota. Why not? He's out there. You know what Foles does. And for whatever reason, Foles is much better when he's in Philly than when he's with anybody else. So, I mean, do I think it happens? I don't know. It's hard for me to believe. But you never know. Howie Roseman, anything can happen. I would probably say that I still think a move like a Malik Willis would probably be a more likely move. One guy I don't want back is I don't want Carson Wentz back. I can tell you that. That would be a bad move. I don't think I would bring him back. Matt Ryan, I don't think he has anything left. And then, I don't even know who else is out there. But, that's, to me, it's not worth it. I think you have to try to figure this out with Mariota, or you have to cut him and do it quickly and get somebody in here like Nick Foles, or make a trade for Malik Willis or something like that. Because, look, Tennessee might cut Malik Willis. If they cut him, then you got to do something about it. That's just my opinion. I'm curious, though, what do you guys think? Do you think the Eagles should cut Mariota and get Foles in here right away? Or do you think they should stick it out with Mariota? Maybe look for a Malik Willis? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. Remember, it's how we vision. We're all just living in it. I see, so Madden, it's what? Madden launch day today? Ooh, Madden launch day. I'm watching some people play it and seeing some of the graphics. Madden looks like Madden 23, Madden 22, Madden 21, Madden 20, Madden 15, Madden 14, Madden 13. It looks like crap. It looks like crap. I see on Steam they have it ranked 5 out of 10. 49% of the people liked it. That's less than half. And the sad thing is I probably get it because I'm just so desperate to play a good football game, but there isn't anymore. I need one more of those. Like, there was a VR game I played last year. I forget what it's called, but man, they need to update that because that was way funner than Madden. But I'll probably get Madden anyways, even though it looks like it's crap. Denzel Washington out.